listeners. Welcome back to the Review for Few podcast. Can I just say that I spent all of today thinking, like, oh, I have an episode to record today. What did I watch? When I tell you my brain is rot, my brain is rot. The past week, y'all, I've been dying inside. All last week, I was at work till like 5, 6 o'clock. And then I'm in traffic. And then I work this weekend. So, like, literally from Monday to Sunday, I was up at 5 a.m., getting to work, butt ass ugly, leaving so late. And I haven't recovered. I wasn't at work on Monday. And here I am thinking, oh, I'm going to sleep in. No. I slept all right on Monday, but like I was still tired Tuesday. It's like Monday didn't even count. And then I forgot that I had Monday off, so then going to work Tuesday, I thought it was Monday. Yeah, y'all, I was so tired. Instead, on Monday, I cleaned my entire apartment because I'm moving soon. But I've been sneezing so much lately. The amount of dirt that builds up in carpets, you guys, is so freaking dirty. It's not even funny. And I got this little cheap vacuum, and I'm gonna call her cheap because it overheats, so I don't get to vacuum as often as I want. But I had planned on getting a new vacuum once I moved out, so I'm like, there's no point in me buying a new vacuum right now. We're just gonna suck it up, keep using this dingy old vacuum that we've been using the majority of the time that we've been here, because the first vacuum I got sucked. Suck. I couldn't even freaking return it, so I just chucked it in the garbage. And this was the second one I got. So I was just like, okay, we're just SOL. And I got that one from Target. That doesn't mean that it's supposed to be like good, but I just want that to be known. The first one was from Walmart, the second one was from Target. And it still sucked. But I already have the next vacuum that I want picked out. And I'm praying that my next apartment is not fully carpeted, because this one is. And it drives me crazy. Literally just the other day, I accidentally broke some glass on the carpet. And I sat there for 45 minutes. 45 to like 48 minutes. It wasn't a full hour, but I sat there for quite some time, making sure to pick up all these little glass so I don't step on it later, or God forbid Delilah steps on it. When I tell you I hate carpet, I hate carpet. And then I have a little green machine. So, like, say if, like, Delilah was to make a mess, using on the carpet, and even if she doesn't, like, sometimes I get bored and be like, oh, let's clean. The dirt that this carpet picks up, it's nasty. It's nasty work. Nasty. But uh, I I can't wait. So I have that on my plate since May started, um, leaving this apartment. What else did I had? I had school. School literally the semester just ended for spring this past Monday on May 6th. And I typed up such a beautiful essay. I think it was a beautiful essay. I took 2 sociology classes this semester, and I think the latter was better than the first. I think the book that I chose for my first class, I understood it, but I didn't write it as if I did. And the second one was way better, but I feel like that's also because the first one prepped me, because I've never wrote an essay college style, which is weird because I've taken all my English and all my English prerequisites and just English electives, and I've never wrote a college essay until I took sociology. So that was quite something. I already submitted my classes for summer. I actually never actually do classes in summer, but since I'm so close to getting my degree, like I'm so close to having all my credits, I was like, let's just push through. So summer semester is from June to August, and the classes are like way more expensive. And like, granted, it's not coming out of my pocket necessarily, but it's just like, damn, the cost to go to school is just outrageous. Can I just put it out there? Like, I've always known it to be outrageous. It's kind of why I chose the path that I did, because I didn't want student debt. I didn't want to take out loans. Just butcher my life before I even get started, because I feel like even now at 23, it's still not started. You know what I mean? It was just a lot. And yeah, I did with that. Delilah's birthday is this upcoming Saturday, May 11th, the day before Mother's Day. And my little babykins, she's gonna be 1, and I got some stuff for her. I'm not gonna say because she doesn't even know her birthday present is yet, but I got some stuff for her, and I think it'll be really sweet to celebrate little Lilakin's birthday. I haven't had her for a whole year yet. When August comes, August 19th to be more specific, would mark her 1 year with me. That's her adoption date, so I plan on, taking birthday photos for her, but then I also plan on doing something for her on her adoption day as well. Looking back at the photos in my photo album and on Snapchat, I didn't realize how small she was when I first got her. She was 3 months when I first got her. I didn't realize how small she was, and then I didn't realize like the impact that Delilah has on me. Like, I've had animals, but I feel like as an adult, where I was in my life when I got her, I didn't realize just like how important she was. And I think it was like during like New Year's, I just realized like I cannot live without my dog. And I went home in November and I missed my dog every single day. And the lady that was watching her would send me pictures every day. And it was so nice. But it took me like going out with my friends to realize like I like to go out, but I also need time for my dog. Like, I didn't see her for like 4 freaking days, damn near. Somehow, some way, she still ate, but it's like I didn't see her. And I think like it kind of like boiled over, and towards the end of those 4 days I started going like crazy, where I was like, I miss my freaking dog. I want to be with my dog. I miss my dog. Like, she's everything. She's literally my emotional support animal. She's registered as an emotional support animal, but she's literally my emotional support animal. And I never knew how much I needed her. Even this past weekend, I let her stay with one of my friends since I was going to be working this weekend. Like, I like my space away from her, but the impact of having her is so much more than that. And I love her, and I love the group that I got her from, rescue group that I got her from. I love her so much, and I love that rescue group so much that I decided to volunteer and be a foster for that rescue group. And I'm really excited, and I can't wait to get my first foster and to just give an animal like this feeling of love and just compassion until they find their forever home, just like somebody was nice enough to give Delilah some love and compassion until she found her forever home, which is with me because she will be with me forever. I was definitely dreaming last night, and I got a tattoo of her paw on my ankle, and I was just like, oh, we're gonna make that come through. Oh, we're gonna make that come true. Don't know when, don't know how, but we're gonna make that come true. So it's just things like that. Like I did say, Mother's Day is this upcoming weekend. What are you guys getting your mothers? Are you guys taking them anywhere special? You gonna send them a gift? Do they live close or near? Do they? Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, close or nearby. Do they live close? Do they live far? Like, what's going on for Mother's Day 2024? I unfortunately do not live close to my mother. I live like some odd 100 miles away from her, damn near in the thousands. That's how far I am from my mom. I was gonna get her a gift, even though I told her I wasn't gonna get her a gift. But then I was like looking at all my options on Amazon. I can't get that lady anything because I don't know what to get her. I do not know what to get her. And I was just like, honestly, she just gonna get a phone call and some loving. That's all I could provide. Plus, like, I'm prioritizing Delilah this year because it's her first birthday, and she's my child. And I think if I lived close by to my mom, I would took her out to brunch or something. But like, she don't. So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. But I think that's like everything I've had on my plate so far. Cinco de Mayo just passed this past weekend, and I really wanted to go out. As tired as I was, I starved myself on Sunday. Well, like voluntarily and not voluntarily, I just didn't cook. So it's like, okay, I didn't cook. Like, yes, I could go out. And I went out first thing of the mile with my friend. And I tore it up, man. The food was good. We tore it up so bad. We didn't even finish half our food. We didn't even finish half our food. We got these nacho fajitas and like, it was busting. And then our entree came. Mind you, didn't even finish the appetizer because we're like, oh, we should slow down. Like, we haven't even had main food. Main food came. I got street tacos and it had refried beans and rice on the side. One taco, y'all. One taco. And it was a pain to eat that one taco. I was so full. I halfway finished my margarita. I ain't feel nothing though. That's how you know I'm getting better at this little thing called drinking. I ain't feel nothing. But it was a frozen margarita also, so it was like hella diluted because water or whatever is in it. But yeah, guys, I was just like, at first I felt it, and then I got like a brain freeze, but in my throat, like, but on one side of my throat, it was very, very painful because it's like I wanted to scream, but I couldn't. But I couldn't. Yeah, that was really, really painful. But that's everything that's been going on since May, and since May has started, I've been so freaking tired. It's not even funny. I could have swore I watched something this past weekend. What that was, I don't even know. But no matter how rotten my brain is, I won't forget that Bridgeton comes out next week, part one at least. Like it's living rent free in my head. And I plan on rewatching season 1 and season 2 all over again before season 3 comes out, which I can't wait for. I want to like purposely like just not go to work that day just so I could watch it. Just so I could watch it. Like as soon as it comes out on Netflix. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Even though I can't remember what I watched this past week, I did, however, take a glance at the most popular streaming platforms, and can I just say, there is nothing. There is nothing to watch. Even if I could remember what it is I watched, because I did watch something on like at least like Monday and like Sunday night. I watched something. What it is, I can't remember. Can't remember. But Netflix put Shrek and Shrek Forever After on their platform, and it's just like, you put Shrek, got it. Shrek Forever After, who cares? Where the flapjack is Shrek 2? Like, are you kidding me? You can't put Shrek on your platform and don't have Shrek 2. Shrek 2 is without a doubt the best Shrek ever. And if you want to argue about it, we can. You finna lose, but we can argue about it. Shrek was on Hulu, but they took it off, and I guess Netflix was just like, let me go ahead and take this, which makes no sense because like they didn't put Shrek 2. So it's like, you suck because obviously you're a hater. Like Shrek 1, don't get me wrong, it's what kicks it off. It's what makes you want to come back for a second one. But to not have it on there is just ludicrous. Ludicrous. I think last week yeah, we were talking about Max and how about Velma and how like Selena and Chef is coming with a new spinoff, Selena and Restaurant. Kind of excited to see that. I already spoke on that a little bit last week, but I just keep talking about it because it's like I can't wait to see what happens. And then it's like on Max is where I watch like all my TLC shows, like 90 Day Fiance, 1,000 Pound Sisters, and I'm just like ready for a new season of 90 Day Fiance. The fact that me and Delilah got through like 10, 11 seasons of 90 Day Fiance in the span of like 2 to 3 months, because we started in like January of this year and I finished it like March-ish area time frame, especially when I was like off for a week and I just had nothing but free time. We watched all of that, and like the side shows that 90 Day Fiance has, some of them are alright, some of them I could just be like, I don't care. You're talking about irrelevant ass couples that I didn't like when they were main characters on the original show, or you're talking about characters from like other shows that I haven't even watched. Like, bitch, I'm not getting into the whole 90 Day universe. Like, we're in like the DC Marvel universe. I'm not getting into that. It literally stresses me out. Like, oh my god, it literally stresses me out. I can't freaking do it. I can't freaking do it. It literally stresses me out. Anyways, like scary movies on Max as well. And me and Delilah watch Scary Movie 2 and Scary Movie 3. I feel like, I don't know what it is, but I be finding shows to watch. They don't have to be current. I just be finding good classics because I feel like my dog isn't like cultured enough, and I need her to be cultured enough. So we watched Scary Movie. I think it was Scary Movie 2 and Scary Movie 3. But she got it. We were getting there. We getting there because we even like hopped over to Disney Plus and we watched some Kim Possible. She saw Mulan. We were supposed to watch, and it's not racist, but we were supposed to watch Coco for Second of Mile, but got went to bed after I got her. Went to bed, and then I rewatched Encanto because I love Encanto, but then I realized she's never seen Encanto, so I gotta watch it again because she has to know about Encanto. Like, I love Encanto. Encanto! I think if I had to choose between Coco and Encanto, I technically would choose neither because have you guys ever heard of the Book of Life? It has Zoe Salonda and some other people that I can't think of at this moment. But it's really good. I want to say the Book of Life is on. I want to say it's on Disney, but I don't know. Is it on Disney? I want to say it's on Disney. The Book of Life. It has Zoe Salonda. I want to say the Book of Life. I like the Book of Life because the Book of Life is like. Okay, how do I word this? How do I word this? How do I word this? It is like Coco in a way, but it's not like Coco. The only reason I'm gonna say it's like Coco is because they go to the land of the dead or whatever. But and like Manolo, the main character, he's not supposed to be there. He was tricked into death, and it was like a game between I can't. Christina Applegate is also in it. I don't know what it's on, man. It's on one of these platforms, and I want to just like Book of Life, guys. Hold on, let me pull up the tab real quick, and let me go search Book of Life because I really gotta give you guys the plot, and I gotta tell you, I gotta break it down for you why I would choose Book of Life over Encanto, over the Book of Life. I keep saying Book of Life. The Book of Life. But I gotta tell you why I would choose that over Encanto and Coco. Oh my god. Oh, Channing Tatum. See, I was thinking Channing Tatum, but I didn't want to say Channing Tatum because I was just like, Channing Tatum's not in the Book of Life. But he is because he plays Juan. But like, so like the summary it gives you on Google is in the Mexican town of San Hango, Manolo, Maria, and Joaquin. I said Juan. I'm so sorry to all the Mexicans. My bad. Have been friends ever since childhood. Although their lives have taken different paths, Maria was sent to Europe because, like, she was just, like, too. She just didn't fit her dad's type, so her dad sent her away when she was a child or whatnot. Like, the three of them used to cause, like, chaos when they were kids. Joaquin joined the military and Manolo studied to be a bullfighter because for his generations after generation after generation after generation, his family, they've all been bullfighters, which you see throughout the movie and it goes into it. But one thing remained the same. Manolo and Joaquin both wanted to marry Maria. And like it's so cute the way, like, especially when the movie starts, it's just so cute. Like the message behind the Book of Life is what I'm a sucker for. It's just everything for me. But it says, little does the trio know that the battling husband and wife deities have made a high stake wager on the love triangle's outcome. I want to it was I want the freaking. I'm trying to like give you guys the thing so you be like, she's biased. No, 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 I'm not. Zibabla, not Hispanic. Zibabla en la muerte they're the one that makes a wager. And so La Muerte, she's rooting for Manolo, and Zibabla is rooting for Joaquin, and he gives Joaquin something and he cheats, and that's how Manolo ends up dead. And Manolo basically goes back and he meets his whole family, and that's how you meet the bullfighters and everything like that. And the songs that Manolo sings, I really like them. Oh my god, especially towards the end when he's doing his bullfighting match, that one, like, I just love it. Like, they all three movies are musical, but something about the Book of Life is always gonna have something over me, because it just, to me, it's not, well, technically it is. It's the better out of the three. It's on Disney Plus, it says. It's on Disney Plus and it's on Amazon Prime, but I'm pretty sure you have to pay for it because you have to pay for everything on Amazon Prime. I'm pretty sure it's like, but it's like that for me. Coco is not a bad movie. I really like Coco. I was obsessed with Coco when Coco first came out. But I sound like I'm saying Coco from Foster's Home with Imaginary Friends. But Coco was it. Coco was and is a good movie, but Coco main focus is family and remembering family once they're gone and being thankful for them while they're still here, and that universal message. The Book of Life is more about, one, you got to stick to who you are. You don't have to always follow what your family wants, because sometimes they genuinely don't know what's best for you. And kind of also, like, when you love someone or you want to do something that's yours, like, you should really step out for that. You shouldn't do something just because somebody expects you to do it. And that goes to both the main male characters in the Book of Life. And then in Encanto, it's like, my best friend is Puerto Rican. It's like, I guess you could say generational trauma or whatever. How you have to do better, have to be better, have to, you know what I mean? Encanto has some really good songs because I was literally about to say it. Lin-Manuel, there we go, who did Alexander Hamilton, the play. He, was a musical composer on Encanto for that. So the songs are really good. But Encanto kind of also upsets me because Abuela be being unfair sometimes, man. So the Book of Life really seals it for me. The point of that was because Cinco de Mayo just passed, but it doesn't. None of that technically has to do with Cinco de Mayo, because it's not like it's November 1st, because November 1st is when they celebrate the Day of the Dead. But yeah, they don't be doing Mexicans justice. Maybe I should, you know what I mean? They don't be doing Mexicans justice. But what Mexicans actually celebrate Cinco de Mayo? Did you know that Mexicans in America don't actually celebrate Cinco de Mayo? It's mostly, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but definitely black people are taking over that holiday, because the amount of people I saw out, and like none of them had any type of Hispanic anything in it, let alone Mexican. I was just like, especially like the rest. I'm not gonna go into this, but the restaurants were full. I was pissed. I was starving. I was hungry, and it wasn't it, guys. It wasn't it. But the Book of Life is definitely worthwhile. It says it is on. It says, I don't know why I just did that. It says it's on Disney Plus. I highly recommend you guys watch The Book of Life if you've never heard of it. I feel like if you haven't heard of Book of Life, it's because you're too wrapped up in Coco. You're too wrapped up in Encanto. And it's so crazy because The Book of Life came out before all of them. And it's still in people's hearts. They keep talking about a new Princess Diaries coming out. And it's like Julie Andrews said, like, hey, I'm okay. This is basically what she said. She's like, hey, I'm okay, like, guys. Like, I low-key have, like, one foot in the grave. Like, I might be too old before I'm just, like, I'm complicated to work with or whatever. I act like when I'm really up in my old age, because she still got it on her. You know what I mean? She's like, hey, I gotta go. And it's like, I would kill for another Princess Diaries, and I was watching Princess Diaries too, because Anne Hathaway is just like so freaking pretty. And then like I'd be seeing like pictures of her like on the internet and whatnot, and it's just like she's still so freaking pretty. Like she will always be Princess Mia Tarapanes. Like it's just I just love it. But it's like if they ever do a reboot to Princess Diaries, fighting on site, I'm boycotting the whole studio because not everything needs to be rebooted. And that's where they be going wrong with a lot of things. They be running out of ideas. You realize half the stuff that out there, they're not original. They come from somewhere. They come from somewhere. And they just do it over and 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 over again. And it's redundant. Like, I don't know what new thing is about to be rebooted, but hey, right now they should stop. I heard through the grapevine that they're trying to release a new Fast and Furious movie. We already know how I feel about Fast and Furious movies. They need to stop. They should have stopped a long time ago. I don't know why they keep going. I don't know who is going to see these movies, but I encourage you to stop going because you the ones that are keeping them in the market. And it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You see how they don't be doing Transformers movie no more? Because they told them, hey, we should stop. We should stop. We don't have Shia LaBeouf no more. Mark Wahlberg is really good, but you know what? We should stop. We lost it as soon as we got rid of Megan Fox. Quote me if I'm wrong. They lost as soon as they got rid of Megan Fox. They lost it. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I did get recommended actually a show to watch on Netflix. What that show's name was, I don't remember. We'll have talks about that again. But yeah, they got Madagascar also on Netflix, and it's just like, yeah, but like, y'all are pulling out all these oldies but goodies thinking we're gonna forget. And it's not just Netflix, it's all the platforms. Y'all pulling out these oldies but goodies thinking we're gonna forget that y'all have not put out anything new. Why do I still have my Disney Plus membership? Why did I ever get back my Disney Plus membership? I do not know. Because Disney's not dropping anything new. I'm just watching all my old school classics from when I was a kid. Disney Plus is literally the app for me to relive my childhood. The only reason I have Amazon Prime is because I have Amazon Prime. Okay? I just shop so much on Amazon. I need my Amazon Prime. I don't watch half the stuff on Amazon Prime. But I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before. Has Been Hotel on Amazon Prime. If you haven't seen it, you definitely should see it. It's definitely a show that's rated. So if you're more like conservative and just like, oh my heavens, you probably shouldn't watch it. Just saying, you've been warned. It's not my job to protect you and whoever else on the internet. I'm just calling it like I is. But yeah. All these platforms, they think they slick, and nothing new's coming out. But if you haven't noticed, and all these like upcoming stuff, you see all these things slated to come out in the summer, and it's like, let me tell you something. Is summer 2024 don't make up for summer 2023? Because remember, last year is when they started the whole actors, writers strike or whatever. They started that in like June, May. You know what I mean? During the time when I wasn't actually releasing episodes. That's when they started. They started somewhere around there, you know? So a lot of things that were already slated to be in theaters or to be released were released. But a lot of things that were still in production were halted. Like Bridgeton, because Bridgeton coming out in May. I'm telling y'all, if you look at the track record, we should have been had Bridgeton. Anyways, it's stuff like that. Where it's just like, okay, and even after it was lifted, it's not like, okay, here's all these good shows we've been holding on to. No, because half of them, like, they were quick to, like, not release any of them, halt production, and stuff that we were supposed to get 2024, 2025, we're not getting until 2026, 2027, 2028. I don't want to watch it no more. I do not want to watch it no more. I do not care anymore. You holding on to it that long. It ain't even that good to want to be waiting all these years. House of Dragons, it comes out May or June. I watched the trailer and I literally can't remember. The only reason I like House of Dragons is because I don't know. I like House of Dragons. It's definitely not Game of Thrones, and I feel like when Game of Thrones came out, I definitely shouldn't have been watching Game of Thrones, so I wasn't watching Game of Thrones, and nothing about Game of Thrones made me want to watch Game of Thrones, even though House of Dragon is like the prequel, the pre-series to Game of Thrones. And I think somebody asked me, they're like, would you go back and watch Game of Thrones? No, I'm not. Why would I do that to myself? No, I'm just going to leave it as is. I don't need to know anything about the Game of Thrones franchise to watch House of Dragon. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Nowhere does it say I need to know anything about them. So I'm not finna. I'm finna stay over here in House of Dragon. I don't know if y'all team black or team green. I'm team black, but I'm biased, that's just how I feel. But team green, we're gonna see what little mama whoop out. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna see what little mama whoop out, because can I just say the girls of Netflix have been getting their coins, because Nicola, who plays Penelope Featherington on Bridgeton, she was in something else. It was on Netflix too. She been getting her coin. And it's so true when they said old dude who played Duke Hastings in season 1, like where the shows that he said his foot pop out. Y'all saw him at the Met? Did y'all see him at the Met? I said, I forgot all about you. You could have a bag. See Phoebe over there, Daphne, she's still starring and stuff, whether y'all know it or not. She getting a coin here and there. What he got? Nothing. But Nicola, she starred in Derby Girls, and then if you remember, Ginny and Georgia, the girl who plays Ginny, a new movie just released for her. I don't know if it was ever in theaters, but it is on Hulu, and it's called Prom Date. I think it's called Prom Date, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Prom Date. I think it's called Prom. Yeah, it's called Prom Date. It just got released like earlier this year. Antonia Gentry, that's her name. But yeah, it's an movie. I definitely plan on checking it out. I feel like I'm gonna try to watch it, guys. And here's why I say try, because I have a problem with, like, if I see a character in one movie, that's it. One movie or TV show, and if I don't like them in that other show, or they just do stuff that makes me not like them, I don't want to see anything else you're in. And, like, Ginny is just such a teenager that it's like, don't get me wrong, your mom is definitely something, but you don't help it at all. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot, guys. It's just a lot. But they're definitely getting their coins. But I can't wait, guys. Next week, Bridgeton Part 1 drops. Is it May 15th or May 16th? I can't remember. Hopefully it's May 15th, so I can do an episode and we could just, I got the hiccups now. Just so we could just scream about it. Just so we could just scream about it, guys. Be like, oh my God, did you see what they were doing? Like, that's how I want it to be. When does season 3 drop? I just want to do May 16th. Aww. You know what that means, guys. You know what that means. Next week, I'm telling you now. I am not dropping an episode on the 16th. I will drop an episode on the 17th, because I'll be damned if you think I'm not going to talk about Bridgeton the week it comes out. So, next week, May 16th is a Thursday. Episodes come out on a Thursday. I'm going to take that Thursday. I'm going to watch Bridgeton. Finna go in my little nook. Finna put on my headphones. Finna record that episode. Finna drop it May 17th. And we finna talk about it. And I'm sorry if you not watching it then. I don't know what you doing. Why you waiting till the weekend? Thursday's Friday Junior. So, what's going on? I don't know whether or not to be drinking tea or having a glass of wine. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. That's all I got to say. And then the following month, it'll come out on June 13th. Let me look. When is June 13th? See, June 13th is a Thursday, too. So we just gonna go ahead. Why is it all the weeks? Oh my god, that sucks. We just gonna go ahead and release the episode June 14th. So you have been pre-warned that for one episode this month and one episode in June will not be on Thursday. It will be on Friday. And if any other changes come to the schedule, I will let you guys know as best as I can. But sometimes, and I truly mean this, half the stuff I do is just unplanned, y'all. It's just unplanned. And I'm a planner, but sometimes when it comes to the podcast, I'm just not quick like that. Like, I'm working on it. But you know what? We're going to leave it at that. Amen. We're going to leave it at that. Bridgeton comes out next week, part 1. I hope, like, it's, like, 10 episodes, so they give us, like, 5 this time around and then 5 next time around. But I don't think Bridgeton has ever been 10 episodes long. I think season 2 was 8. Season 1 was a short amount of episodes. Let me just verify that before I let you guys go. Before I let you go. Never go. I messed up. I did too many numbers. But anyways, both season 1 and season 2 were 8 episodes long. I pray to God, I don't want 4 episodes now and 4 episodes later. Give me 5. I just want to break into the Netflix studio and be like, give me this. You want me to wait a whole freaking month? Like, it's just so tedious. It's so tedious. Oh my God. Anyways, as always, guys, thank you. Oops, I was about to give y'all the go ahead. As always, make sure you like and subscribe down below. Feel free to comment, say a thing or two, or just say hi, and I'll say hi back. Thanks for listening, and as always, all episodes are on Apple Podcasts. Or actually, let me stop lying. All episodes are on Apple Podcasts. Literally, like onesie twosies. Episodes aren't on Apple Podcasts, and that's just because I lost the audio, so you have to watch it on YouTube. But I mean, at least it's somewhere. Bye. Happy listening.